Eva Mendes has quietly done something that almost no one expected, and in doing so, she has completely captivated fans around the world. Without a press release, without a red carpet appearance, and without a single sit-down interview, she has opened a rare and intimate window into her home life with Ryan Gosling, revealing a version of their relationship that feels grounded, deeply human, and refreshingly real in a world that often feels overly curated. For more than a decade, Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling have remained one of Hollywood's most fascinating couples, not because of what they show, but because of what they don't. In an industry fueled by exposure, branding, and constant visibility, they chose something radically different: privacy. While many celebrity couples build their identities around public appearances and shared interviews, Eva and Ryan built theirs behind closed doors. And now, with just a few unassuming moments, Eva has reminded the world why their relationship continues to resonate so deeply. The moments she shared were not flashy or carefully produced. There were no professional cameras, no dramatic lighting, no rehearsed captions. Instead, there was Eva outside her home in London, dressed casually, wrapped in oversized outerwear, smiling softly, laughing at herself, and joking about borrowing Ryan's jacket because it was warmer than her own. It was an ordinary moment, the kind most people wouldn't think twice about, yet coming from someone who once dominated movie screens and magazine covers, it felt surprisingly powerful. These glimpses arrived during a period of transition for the family. The couple is currently living abroad, temporarily stepping away from their usual Los Angeles routine. Ryan is immersed in a demanding film project overseas, and rather than remain apart, Eva chose to relocate with him and their children. That decision alone speaks volumes. It reflects a partnership rooted in presence, not convenience, and a family dynamic that prioritizes togetherness over comfort or familiarity. What truly struck fans wasn't just what Eva shared, but the energy behind it. There was no urgency, no need to impress, no desire to prove anything. Instead, there was a sense of calm, contentment, and quiet confidence. This was a woman who looked exactly where she was meant to be, free from Hollywood pressure, free from expectations, fully at ease with the life she has built. Eva Mendes has long been candid about stepping away from acting after becoming a mother. At the height of her career, when opportunities were abundant and momentum was strong, she made a decision that surprised many. She chose to pause, not because offers stopped coming, but because her priorities shifted. She wanted to be present for her children. She wanted to experience motherhood fully, and she didn't want to divide her energy between film sets and family life. At the time, some questioned that choice. Others speculated whether she would regret stepping away. But years later, those doubts seem to have faded. The life she now shares glimpses of reflects intention, clarity, and fulfillment. The family she has built appears stable and deeply connected. Eva isn't chasing relevance or validation. She's simply living, and that authenticity is exactly what has captured public attention. Ryan Gosling's path has unfolded differently, but in perfect alignment with Eva's values. He has continued to work steadily, evolving into one of the most respected and versatile actors of his generation. His career spans intense dramas, cultural phenomena, and critically acclaimed performances. Yet, despite his fame, Ryan has never leaned into celebrity culture for attention. Like Eva, he values routine, privacy, and protecting his family from unnecessary exposure. Together, they've created a partnership that feels rare, especially in Hollywood. There's no sense of competition, no public power struggle, no need to dominate headlines. Their relationship exists quietly, sustained by mutual respect, shared values, and a deep understanding of what truly matters. And sometimes, that entire story is told through something as simple as a borrowed jacket on a cold day. The setting itself adds to the intrigue. Living in a calm residential neighborhood far removed from paparazzi hotspots, the family appears to be embracing a slower, more grounded pace of life. Walks through the neighborhood, school routines, casual outings, local cafes. These are the rhythms of everyday life that most people cherish, yet rarely associate with global movie stars. And yet here they are, choosing simplicity over spectacle. The public reaction was immediate and emotional. Social media filled with admiration, warmth, and even relief. Many fans described the moments as comforting. Others said it was refreshing to see celebrities exist without performance or pretense. There was praise for Eva's confidence in stepping back and for redefining success on her own terms rather than society's. Longtime supporters of Eva Mendes felt a particularly strong emotional connection. Watching her journey from early film roles to global fame, and now to a life centered around family and personal fulfillment, felt like witnessing someone truly win, not through trophies or box office numbers, but through intentional living and self-awareness. One of the most powerful aspects of these glimpses is what Eva continues to protect. Her children remain out of view. Their privacy is non-negotiable. Even while sharing more than she usually does, she has not crossed the boundary she set long ago as a mother. In an age where many children grow up in the public eye without consent, that restraint has earned her deep respect. These moments have also sparked broader conversations about identity, motherhood, and self-worth beyond professional success. Eva Mendes represents a version of womanhood that isn't defined by constant productivity or public applause. She stepped away, raised her family, explored other creative and personal pursuits, and now exists in a space of quiet influence that feels far more powerful than constant visibility. There is something profoundly relatable about seeing someone laugh about wearing their partner's jacket. It's mundane, familiar, universal. And yet, when that moment comes from someone once considered untouchably glamorous, it carries weight. It reminds people that joy often lives in the smallest details: warmth, comfort, shared space, and simple laughter. Ryan's presence, though mostly off-camera, is deeply felt. The jacket, the home, the sense of shared life, everything points to a relationship built on comfort rather than performance, a love that shows up in practical, everyday ways instead of grand gestures or public declarations. As fans continue to watch, speculation naturally follows. Will Eva return to acting? Will she continue sharing glimpses of her life? Will this mark a new chapter? The truth is, she doesn't owe anyone answers, and that autonomy, the freedom to choose silence or openness on her own terms, may be the most powerful statement of all. Eva Mendes has reached a place where she controls her narrative completely. She decides what to share and when. She no longer needs permission, validation, or applause. And in a world that constantly demands access, that level of self-possession resonates deeply. These moments also quietly redefine what celebrity relationships can look like. Eva and Ryan are not selling an image. They are not branding their love. They are not performing intimacy. They are simply living it. And by doing so, they've reminded people what authenticity truly looks like. There is no drama here, no scandal, no shocking revelation, just two people who chose each other, built a life together, and fiercely protected it. And maybe that's exactly why it feels so compelling, because steadiness has become rare in a culture obsessed with chaos. Eva Mendes didn't need to say much. She didn't need to explain herself. A borrowed jacket, a quiet street, a relaxed smile. That was enough to tell the entire story, a story of growth, of clarity, of love that doesn't require an audience to be real. As reactions continue to pour in, one thing is undeniable. These glimpses didn't just satisfy curiosity, they inspired reflection. They reminded people that fulfillment doesn't always look loud or glamorous. Sometimes it looks like warmth, comfort, and the confidence to live privately in a very public world. And if this is the only window Eva Mendes ever opens into her home life with Ryan Gosling, it's more than enough to leave a lasting impression, not because it revealed something shocking, but because it revealed something genuine. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.